I couldn't believe it the first time I tried on a size 10 again. Kind of was in shock. It was always the goal, but then, and I had an amazing weekend where I rooted out all of these vacuum packed bags of clothes that I'd had. The last time I'd worn them was before I had kids, and I mean, some clothes I'd thrown away, but these were ones that I just couldn't bear to part with because I just loved them. And I thought maybe someday, and I'm so glad I kept them, because it was just like gaining a whole new wardrobe. I didn't even have to go shopping. Now, mind you, it's lovely going shopping now. It's so nice and so different than before. But to get back into all of those clothes and the beautiful dresses and everything that I had, it just gave me so much joy. I kept seeing the ads coming up, and I kept getting drawn to it. And really what I liked about it was all of the testimonials and the before and after pictures that they had on their website. I just felt like they're women like me. They're Irish women, you know, and I just felt I really could identify with their stories and their reasons for wanting to lose the weight, you know, and it just felt, well, like, if they could do it, why can't I? So I registered for a discovery phone call with them. I had just reached a point where I felt, okay, this is enough now. I have twin boys. I suppose I was starting to maybe lose the baby weight and get back to my more normal shape. But then I went back to, you know, full-time working while being a mum of two little baby boys. And, you know, wasn't spending that much time like preparing food, or, you know, I was doing my best to eat healthily, but there was a lot of stress as well, and that didn't help. I think really probably since I got into my 40s, the weight has just started to creep up. I hated what I was seeing back at me. I just didn't like seeing myself as big as I was. And even with my clothes, like, I'm quite short. I'm, you know, just under 5'4", and I was really filling my size 14s and was edging towards moving up to the next size, and I just was like, I'm not going to let that happen. So I felt very, very motivated. I really liked the sound of the program. I was 100% committed to doing it, and I took the plunge and I said yes, and I signed up. So there was a couple of workshops to start off with, and it's all done through this you know, through the Kajabi app and their online portal, so it's really easy to access the information, and it was brilliant. It just totally opened my eyes. I kind of feel as if I have a good basics on what's healthy and what's not, but Daniel's workshops actually really opened my eyes to how our bodies change with hormone changes when we enter our 40s and our 50s. And that's all explained in a really easy to understand manner. It's not all thrown at you, it's done in bite-sized information, and it's there so you can keep going over it as many times as you need to. But I found it quite easy to grasp the concept of it. You adapt really easily, and the way that it's explained on how to balance your meals with your fats and your proteins, I actually wasn't hungry. And then found, without even really getting to the weight loss part, I was already starting to lose weight and was delighted. I felt as if I was making good progress, and I was happy with the way things were going. What was lovely was the groups. So you were in a group, in a Facebook group, with other people that started around the same time as you, that are on the same journey, and the coaches would check in there, and we all kind of connected in daily. And I think having that there, where you connected in with someone and you sent them a message and you let them know how you got on during the day, and if you had a bad day, you just said it. Other people said it as well. And it was okay to say it, and you got spurred on, you know, to fresh start tomorrow, you know. And then your mini wins, as they called them, you know, when you put in your good news about something that you felt proud of that you'd achieved, that was celebrated by everybody, and there was a lovely sense of community, and it was really, really encouraging. And I think having that accountability, especially at the start when you're getting used to it, really, really helped me. You also have your own team chat as well, where the coaches are there, and Daniel, and it's on Facebook Messenger, and you can message them directly if there's something that you don't really want to talk about in the group, and I use that a good lot as well, and that was brilliant, and so supportive, all of the coaches. I wouldn't have a bad thing to say about any of them. They were very, very supportive, and I always got the help I needed from them. The weight loss happens quite quickly, and that spurs you on and keeps you motivated. The idea of having, you know, your goal item that you're trying on to see how it's changing and taking your measurements. I mean, I couldn't believe it the first time I took my measurements and the difference. Like, it was brilliant. And it really, really spurs you on, and you're sharing that news then with the others in your group and in your team chat, and everybody celebrates with you. I reached my goal, and I actually just couldn't be happier. So my goal was to get back to a size 10, which I was determined to, but at the same time you kind of go, God, will I ever get there? And I did. It does work. It's amazing, and you can do it, and you will lose the weight. It's really a lifestyle change. Like, I'm never going to go back to the way I aged before. Now when I look in the mirror, I'm just really happy with what I see. I feel confident in myself. You know, I have more energy, just feel happy, and I'm so, so glad I did it. So if you're looking at this and you're on the fence kind of going, will I, won't I would just say yes. If you're at a point like I was, where you just felt, oh God, how did I get to this point? How did I let myself put on so much weight? And just really not happy with what you see in the mirror, just do it, and you won't regret it. And it's not money that you're going to spend and then suddenly the weight will all pile on again. They teach you, you go in, once you've lost the weight, they show you how to reintroduce certain foods, that you maintain your weight. You don't put on weight again, you maintain your weight, and you know, it's brilliant. So I couldn't recommend it more. I'm so grateful that I took the plunge, grateful to all of the coaches, to Daniel for his really easy, clear way of explaining things, and to all the other ladies that I took the journey with. And yeah, delighted with me and my size 10 wardrobe. Thank you.